My name is Peter, I'm from Switzerland. I would like to comment a bit about the stakeholdership or something. When I talk with my Singaporean friends, they all say, they have nothing to say, they are not involved, things happen without their influence. That's why I would like to recommend for Singapore to introduce direct democracy, how we have in Switzerland. In Switzerland, 100,000 people can sign a paper and propose a new law, or if the parliament makes a decision we don't like, we can collect 100,000 signatures and then the people have the final word. And the advantage is, if the people decide, you have a public discussion. The people don't always make the right decision, sometimes it's wrong. When I was a boy, women were not allowed to vote, only men could vote. And then there was the voting, should women be allowed? And the men said no. And then a few years later, the voting came again and again till the right decision was taken. But the advantage is that then everybody is discussing it together and it's a common decision. It's not the government who says, okay, we have to change, we go with the times and now we change something. It comes from the people. And what I heard why it's not done in Singapore is because they say Singapore people are not ready for it, they are not educated enough or something. Which I feel is funny because it's the most, Singaporeans are the most highly educated people in the world, I guess. And like Switzerland, Singapore is small, Switzerland is like 8 million, you have I think around some 6 million. So it would be a perfect system which would really work well in Singapore.
In fact, in the book, I actually copied inspired by the Swiss canton system. Right? In the book, I propose that the 5 CDCs in Singapore, right, should become 5 local governments. And they elect their own leaders. Okay? And the mayor is elected, not selected, as it is now. And then each of the 5 constituencies will have their own housing board, their own planning department, their own Ministry of Education, and let them compete with each other instead of one system, right? So on every issue, let the people have, there should be referendums, right? In Switzerland, you have, in each canton, maybe 4 referendums per year on important issues. This is local democracy or direct democracy. That is how we bring the most educated people to a higher level of courage. Right now, they are very smart, but no balls, okay?